When most travelers think Vietnamese food, they think pho and banh mi. But I'd argue that those are not the best dishes. We've traveled to central Vietnam today, and we're going to show you some of the freshest, most delicious food this country has to offer. So sit back and get ready to be super hungry. Let's start here at My Home Cooking. Right now, we are in Tre Que Vegetable Village, where you will find the freshest ingredients available. And we're going to show you some of the dishes you might want to try if you're in this region.
Now, if you come here to Tre Que, there are all sorts of activities. They have famous cooking classes, which would be great to participate in. Steph and I did it the first time we came here. You can also ride a buffalo if you've got kids. It might be something they like to do. But we recommend also stopping for lunch. This is the seating area. We've come early to make sure we got a seat and we could order the dishes we wanted, because it's quite busy here around lunchtime and afterwards. Many tour groups come.
Yeah, definitely this is the place to come if you want some traditional food, and it can't get fresher than this.
It can't. It's wonderful. Let's wait and see when it comes out. All right, guys, the dishes have arrived. You won't believe it.
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about some of these. The first one I'll tell you about, this is the banh xiao, and you might know it from other parts of the country, but it is a lot smaller here in central Vietnam, a lot thicker and a lot more crispy. I would say it's a lot more delicious as well.
We wrap it in spring roll paper, and you put some leaves on.
Some of those fresh herbs.
Yep.
And I'm going to take some of this banana flour because I love it so much.
Yep, couple of pieces. Because there's only two.
Yeah, okay. And then you wrap it up.
Nice and tight.
Nice and tight, though it's not really nice and tight for me. It's like a taco. And you dip it in some of this delicious fish sauce. And
voila.
Crispy, fresh, absolutely delicious. Look at all that. Inside, it has bean sprouts, pork, and local shrimp. Perfect. Our second dish is caramelized fish cooked in a clay pot, which is very traditional here in central Vietnam. In fact, there is a clay pot village not far from here. Maybe that's where the clay pot came from. But either way, it's greatly influenced the cuisine here.
It has. All right, so first up, a scoop of rice in your bowl, and then
let's get some of this.
Looks like it's going to be a bit spicy with those chilies on top there.
Some fish, some shallots or green onions, and some
sauce.
Of this delicious sauce.
Yeah, that looks so good.
It also looks like some dried garlic on the top. This should be really flavorful. Oh, the fish just falls apart. Did you see that?
No.
Just falls apart in the dish.
Wow, let us see some of that white fish.
See some of that white fish? Delicious. Oh, let me try some of this for you guys. I'm not going to take too big of a spoonful, but it's got a little bit of everything in it. That sauce is caramelized, so it's a little bit sweet. And then it's just a tiny bit spicy from those chilies, but not too spicy. Probably if you leave it in there a bit longer, it will probably get spicier. But the fish, it just melts in your mouth. Really delicious. Getting a bigger piece of the fish this time, so I can enjoy it more. Wow, delicate and delectable.
All right, guys, so let me try some of this fish in the clay pot too. It looks divine. Let's open that up. Wow, look at that. That looks divine. That looks so good. And boneless too. Wow. Really white fish. Very nice. All right. Let's give this mouthful a whirl. Incredible. That is melt in your mouth. Absolutely it is. Very good. Now, one of the key things about Vietnamese cuisine is the amount of vegetables and herbs in it. So it makes the cuisine very light, which means even though we've ordered 4 dishes here today, it's quite easy to put them away. They're not overly large, they're certainly not heavy, and they go down very easily, don't they?
They certainly do. And I love the different textures in Vietnamese food because you've always got the crispiness of those fresh vegetables and then like the softness of some of the meat. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
So this here, guys, is the banana flour salad with shrimp. Now you can also get it with pork, but I think it looks better with shrimp. And look at the health in that. That's a lot of vegetables there. Very good. Here's the chef and the wife, the owner. Fantastic people. Definitely come here to my home.
This is actually like my favorite dish, and it is always so fresh. You can get it other places in Vietnam, but here it's a staple in rural central Vietnam, and I think they make it just a little bit better, especially because everything is just so fresh.
And grown locally.
It's grown right here, actually. So let's have a bite. You can see, as Susan said, the carrot, the banana leaf, some other bits.
Banana flour.
Sorry, banana flour. I like to say banana leaf. I don't know why.
Too many trips to India.
And the green papaya.
And green papaya.
It's very tangy. It's got a tangy dressing on it, and then that green papaya also gives it some tang. Very crunchy, really delicious.
So boss, which part is the banana flour?
This one.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one here is papaya?
Green papaya.
Okay, and this one is banana flour.
Carrots with cabbage, onion, mint.
Mint.
Yeah.
Really delicious.
Okay guys, so it's this one here is the banana flour, the one that's slightly brown. This one here is the papaya.
Very tangy and delicious. Once again, it has those dried like onion and garlic maybe on it.
The crunch.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. So crunchy, so fresh.
Fantastic. Oh, here we go. Here's the banana flour.
Banana flour.
So you slice it like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Then you get this.
And then we get this. So, yeah,
Right.
that's the one. Wow, and look at
A
it.
little
Oh,
banana.
oh, there are bananas coming through.
Yes. Right.
Fantastic.
This one. Right.
Wow, baby
And-
bananas. I've never seen a baby banana.
Again. Another bunch.
Oh, another bunch of baby bananas. Isn't that
Very
cute?
interesting. Yeah. Awesome.
And this gentleman here is the owner.
Okay, enjoy.
Thank you.
I will be back.
He'll be back.
I'll be back.
Well, I have to say that salad is one of my favourite Vietnamese dishes of all time. It's fresh, it's tangy, it's crunchy, really tasty, and hard to beat it. I've never had a better Vietnamese salad anywhere than here.
Definitely.
Alright guys, and our final dish today is spring rolls. Now this is classic Vietnamese dish, you know, home of the spring roll is Vietnam. And what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it in this spring roll paper. So first of all, get the spring roll in. Put a heap of the veggies in, the salad, the herbs. Whoops, I put almost all of them in. You can leave any for Steph. Put a heap in. And we'll roll it up. And then we'll dip it in our sauce. Dip, dip. That's so tasty. Can you see in there? And this fish sauce with chili, garlic, absolutely delicious. Wow, what a meal. One of the best things about travel, just trying all the different flavours, tastes, textures, foods. We're really in our element. Another fabulous meal and can't fault it. But next, we've got something special again.
Yes, we're going to take you and show you more dishes, some specifically from Hoi An and some that reflect its rich trading merchant history, particularly from Japan and China. You're not going to believe it.
He's a big boy. Hello, beautiful. No, I don't want to sit on it. No. No. Thank you, sir. But no, thank you. So here we are at restaurant number 2.
Morning Glory Signature. So let's go see what they've got.
Hello, xin chào. Yeah. There's a couple of restaurants in here, and there's actually another Morning Glory at the back there with a street food kind of vibe and an open kitchen. But we're going up here to the signature restaurant. We're looking at the menu here, and this is one of the most impressive dishes here, white rose dumplings along with khao lao, Hoi An crispy pancakes with grilled pork. So these are ancient town treats. So these are traditional examples of Chinese, French and Vietnamese origin dishes.
Yeah, so this seems like the perfect place to come if you want some of those Hoi An specialties.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to order a few of these and then we'll show you what they're like when they come.
Here we have the white rose dumplings, the ban xiao again, but
With
this
satay.
time with satay. Delicious. Here we have khao lao, which is a noodle dish. And finally, we have crispy crab wontons.
Fantastic. I'm salivating looking at it all.
Looks like quite the feast again. Gotta love Central Vietnamese food.
Indeed. So I'm going to try one of these rose dumplings, guys. Let's see if we can pick one up with a fork. Look how delicate they are. So the thing about these is they're made with a super delicate rice paper wrapper. Now inside we have pork and shrimp, and they're famously made only by a few families in the town. So, and supposedly the water comes from the Ba Le well. So I don't know about that, if that's still true, but that used to be the case. So let's try one. That wrapper just melts away. The pork and the shrimp inside. I thought it would have more liquid in it than it does, but super delicious, so tasty. All right, Steph, you're going to try a wonton.
Yes, I'm going to try one of these crispy wontons. Let me get one that's easy to grab.
And here's a plate.
Yeah, here's a plate so I don't make a mess. All right, so there's all kinds of chopped vegetables on it as well. I see some
Bring it up to the
onion.
camera.
I see onion, I see capsicum, a few other things. And so I got this sauce here they've also delivered. I'm going to dip it in that very carefully. Give it a go. It's very crispy. Could you hear that?
Yeah.
Super crispy. A lot of crispy vegetables as well. The capsicum and everything, it's just lightly cooked, so it's still crispy. And that's the topping. Inside you have the crab.
Wow.
Really delicious.
Not the easiest to eat.
Not easy to eat on camera. And in these two dishes that we've just shown you, you can really see the Chinese influence from here.
Indeed.
And that said, it's really international because the name white rose comes from the French because it was so delicately wrapped and it looked like a flower.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very sweet. And these onion, dried onion. Very nice.
Still going on my nice crispy wontons. I love a good crispy wonton. And it's not spicy at all, so you don't need to worry about that.
Righto, so let's move on to the cow lao step.
This looks like an amazing version. So here we've got these crispy croutons, and we have barbecue pork. Underneath the barbecue pork, we have those Japanese soba noodles, those really thick noodles. Herbs, as always, whenever you're in Vietnam. And then you also get this rice paper cracker that I'm told you break up, put it through, and then mix it all together.
Indeed. All right, so let's do that.
Let's do that. Ready?
Yep. Let's mix this up. Bean sprouts underneath.
Herbs to start. Need some more of those noodles. Didn't get many of those noodles. Okay. I think I need to have
Some chopsticks.
some chopsticks for this. Let's see.
What have we got there? Try that pork first.
Okay, I'll try the pork as Susan recommends. There we got it. Barbecue pork. Delicious. Vietnam does amazing pork, and whenever it gets the fat a little bit crispy, it's absolutely delicious. But yes, this is not a dish for our Muslim friends. It's barbecue pork in it. It's delicious though. So here we've got some noodles, bean sprouts, some of those herbs. As always, crispy, fresh, delicious, so many textures in there. You've got the crispy sprouts, you've got the
Rice cracker.
crispy rice cracker, you have the nice soft meat, and then also the lettuce and the different herbs. Amazing.
And the noodles.
And the noodles. Nice and soft.
And here we've got the ban siao, guys. My favorite dish here in central Vietnam. They do it so well. We've also got some satay. Fantastic. Here's the ban siao little pancakes. Of course, herbs, and we've also got some pickled vegetables and awesome dipping sauces, which we'll put on.
This looks like an amazing version. We've already shown you one, but here's another option.
Righto. Heavens. Alright, so what you got to do is, in Vietnam they love to play with their food. So they give you these nice little wrappers, and you got to unwrap them without ripping them, ideally. There we go. Wrapper. Ban siao. Got to get these off. So let's get some herbs in there. Follow the action. Let's get some herbs in there. Put a little bit of the peanut sauce on. I'm pretty sure that's going to be spicy, so I'm not going to go too heavy on that. And I think the other one's even spicier, so I'm going to miss that. And we wrap that as best we can. Let's give it a whirl. Nice little sprig of mint there. Fantastic. Ban siao, super crispy, a little bit greasy, a little bit oily, just to give that decadence. The meat, nice and the meat nice and tender, really good, flavoursome. The marinade, superb. Sesame on it, If you have a look there. Fantastic. Also a lot of sesame in that sauce. It wasn't as spicy as I thought it'd be, so I'm just going for a bit more. Really good. So if you come to Central Vietnam, guys, do not go past the Ban Siao. Honestly, don't have it out on the street though. Come and have it in a nice restaurant. The quality is far superior than on the street.
Whichever's cooler.
What can I say, guys? I am really enjoying this Ban Siao. It is so decadent, honestly. So crispy and delicious. Wow. The flavours are out of this world. Herbs and the satay. That meat. My God. How's the cow lao going?
Still going on this cow lao, and I had a nice surprise whenever I tried the croutons. They're actually pork crackling. So nice. Absolutely delicious. Nice and porky. So good.
Well, another fantastic restaurant showcasing Central Vietnamese cuisine. Fantastic dishes, all four, and yeah, hard to beat.
Yeah, I absolutely love this food. Really delicious, freshly cooked, a lot of fresh vegetables and herbs involved in all of it, and they brought us a dessert as well. So
Mango sticky rice,
Oh,
Vietnam style.
yeah. Definitely can't wait to have this one.
Fantastic. And next up, we're gonna go and try.
We're gonna try my favorite dish, and I've done a lot of research to find the best one in town, and it's actually at a humble little place. So stay tuned, and it will show you my favorite dish here in Vietnam out of the whole country. And even though it's from Central Vietnam, I've never actually had it here in Central Vietnam, only in Saigon. So it'll be my first time trying it here, and I can't wait to see if it's different than the ones I've had in Saigon. I bet it has to be better even.
But before we do that, let's take a little half-day trip out of Hoi An to the ancient Champa Kingdom ruins of My Son. The Champa Kingdom isn't so well known, but it was responsible for the downfall of the Angkor Kingdom, Aka, Angkor Wat. However, both kingdoms were heavily rooted in Hinduism. Number 3 on the hit list.
And we are here for the Mi Quang, which is my favorite dish here in Vietnam. But as I said, I've never had it here. So we've just had a morning of exploring, and we're here at one of the most famous places, or at least it shows up on a lot of the list, Ong Hai.
Let's have a look. Ong Hai, Mr. Hai Noodles. Hello.
How are you?
Good. Are you Mr. Hai?
Yeah.
Or you're someone? Let's go around. Oh, kitchen here. Smells good. All right, Steph. So what the hell is this place?
This is Mi Quang Ong Hai, and it is on a lot of lists as being the best Mi Quang in the city. Now, the city is famous for Mi Quang. It's famous in this whole district. And so, why not come to one of the best places? But this one is a local place, as you can see, nothing fancy, but supposed to have some of the best Mi Quang in Hoi An.
So what the hell is Mi Quang?
Well, mi means noodles, so it's the type of noodle. It's more of a flat noodle, unlike the noodles we had in the last part of the video. And then It's got a nice broth with some turmeric, and then I think I'm gonna get the chicken one.
One noodle, eh?
Yes, one mi huang.
Yeah.
Mi huang gai. Ga.
No, no
Mi huang
chicken.
ga. No chicken?
Yeah. Noodle mixed with
Oh, what do we have? Let's see. Okay, pork.
Pork, only pork.
Yeah, pork. Okay, so now I guess I'm having mi huang pork. They don't have chicken. But we can see they've got mixed shrimp, quail eggs, or pork, and it's 40,000. Where is it? Up top.
Oh, you can't go too wrong, 40,000, can
No, exactly. And there's not a lot of broth in this. It's kind of just a little bit at the bottom. but it's a lovely yellow color from turmeric. And it comes with those amazing fresh herbs that you always get here in Vietnam. And it also comes with a rice cracker, same as the khao lao that we had.
Last night.
Yeah, last night.
And there it is. What have we got?
Well, we've got the pork, and here we have the rice cracker. You can see some green onion and some peanuts in there. It's also got some garlic, those flat noodles. Let me get those up so you can see them a little bit better. They're underneath here. So you can see these are flat noodles as opposed to the round soba noodles that are in a khao lao. And then you put in...
And they're cooked in turmeric, that's why they're yellow.
Yes, exactly. They're cooked in turmeric, which is what I had said at the beginning. And there's just that little bit of broth at the bottom.
Right.
And here we've got heaps of fresh herbs, like you always do in Vietnam.
Lettuce.
Some lettuce, herbs, all of that. Some bean sprouts as well.
You're going to mix all
Put
that
it in.
through?
Yep, you're going to mix it all through. Gonna dump out my little bowl. Made it a little bowl, but yeah.
And you break that up. You don't just eat it like a biscuit.
Pretty sure you break it up, same as khao lao, but I'm not really sure. It just feels like that's what you do.
Let us know, guys, in the comments.
I might have made a mistake, but I think I learned for khao lao that that's what you do. And it makes sense you would do the same with this.
Oh yeah.
Mix, mix, mix.
So these noodles are called Quang noodles because they're from the province of
Quang.
Quang.
Yep. And mi is the type of noodle, this flat noodle that you have. And like we said, yellow because of the turmeric it's cooked in. Delicious, fresh, crispy little bean sprouts. Here we have the pork. Just a little bit. Try that pork. Got a noodle hanging off. Nice and tasty.
So you say this is your favorite Vietnamese dish?
Mm-hmm.
So what makes it your favorite?
I just really like the freshness of the vegetables. I like just having that little bit of soup or sauce, not having so much. It's a really deep and flavorsome broth because it is just so condensed. It's like been boiled down, so I love the taste of that. I love peanuts, and not too many of the noodle dishes have peanuts, although I mean Bun Chit Nung does, but this is a hot dish. And yeah, I just love the different flavors and the way they mix. But as I said, I've only had it in Saigon. And this, I'd say the vegetables are fresher than the ones I've had before. And it just is great knowing I'm having it the place it originated.
Super. And here we are, we're just in the front of someone's house, in fact, which is often the case here in Vietnam. They open a little stall at the front of their house, and here's the kid with his school uniform coming out. He's in his sports clothes today, and he's got his uniform for later. And they're also selling some knickknacks here, and some local coconut biscuits, tiger balm, a staple here in Southeast Asia, and some kids' toys.
And this place only does mi Quang noodles and khao lao, so you know things are going to be good whenever they're really specialized.
Yeah.
Well guys, that was absolutely delicious. You can see I have eaten it all. It was wonderful, and for me it's really the broth of mi Quang that makes it a really special dish and my favorite. It's still my favorite. I loved it. I loved having it here. Really rich, condensed broth. You got a lot of flavor in just a little bit of broth. And I hope that I have convinced you to try some other things besides the usuals. Things like banh mi and pho. Yeah, they're great, but there are so many other amazing dishes here, and especially in central Vietnam. We focused on the Hoi An dishes. If you go to Hue, they're there's a variety of other dishes that you can try as well. So we're hoping to get up there in 2026 and we can show you some more Central Vietnamese cuisine. But this is, for me, the best that Hoi An and Da Nang area have to offer. And what I think makes the food special here in the central area is it feels like it's cooked with love. It feels like it's simmered and it's the flavor is really infused. Saigon, sometimes I find the food feels a little bit rushed. It's in a hurry. And in Hanoi, sometimes it feels like a little bit plain or a little bit kind of subsistence of food, kind of
Just survive and get going.
just survive and get going. Whereas whenever I eat the food here in central Vietnam, I feel the love. I feel the love that goes into the dishes, and the fresh herbs are picked, you know, right around the town. So I highly recommend you try some of these dishes if you find yourself in central Vietnam. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this. We're Girls on the Loose. We'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye for now.